Hey team, so just want to chat to you about your foundation supplementation protocol, where to begin and where to buy good quality supplements from, because not all supplement companies are equal or honest. So basically, with any health and fitness or body transformation, you need to get the basics right before we advance to any more advanced protocols. You might want to do an androgen boosting protocol or an anti-estrogen protocol. But if you haven't got your foundation supplementation right, these other protocols are going to be less effective, for one. So with your foundation supplementation, it's going to be your omega-3s, your fish oils. That's the number one. They help with your cognitive function, your brain, your focus, your drive. They're an anti-inflammatory. They help with insulin sensitivity, so how you deal with carbohydrates. They turn on fat-burning genes and they turn off fat-storing genes. You can get good quality ones from the Nutridyne store. You got Metagenics there available to you, and the Nutridyne brand is awesome. You can get Thorn from iHerb. If you hit me up direct, I could possibly organise some omega-3 drive from Strength Sensei Nutraceuticals, which use MaxiSlim technology, which are 3 times more absorbable. So depending on the protocol or your omega-3 protocol that you're using, if you're taking quite a lot, it might work out best because you need 3 times less capsules with that brand. Your practitioner brand multis, you got Thorn on iHerb, Metagenics on the Nutridyne store. There's Nutridyne brand. Then if none of those are convenient for you, I can get my hands on the Poliquin brand for you, still from the US. So with the practitioner brand, they're broad spectrum phytonutrients that we just don't have available in our foods these days from over farming. They come with a body ready folate, which a lot of the cheaper brands don't. They'll skimp on that. You'll have good quality zincs, magnesiums. The other important thing to note is women in menstruating years to use, say, a multi with iron added. Men, you don't menstruate, so you can use the iron-free version. Your zinc and your magnesiums, get chelated zincs and magnesiums, steer away from the oxides. You won't absorb them, so you're just gonna excrete them. Your zinc, your magnesium oxide, you'll notice that in a lot of laxatives, so it'll just tear through your guts. Your probiotics, a lot of the shelf bought probiotics, especially in your supermarkets, they're not game enough to list the strain, so it should have a number after the strain, and that's the researched strain that actually has research behind that strain. So you could buy lactose bacillus and it doesn't have the number. So or you could be lactose rhamnosus and there's no number. It means they've just bought a cheap strain from the market, which isn't necessarily the strain that has any scientific research behind it. So there should be a number. So behind this one is lactose rhamnosus, and it's LR-32. So that's a strain that has some scientific data that it actually works behind it. So you're better off spending your money on something like that than any other strain. So and vitamin D3, it's got to be D3, not D2. It's available a lot of places. You can get it on iHerb, the Nutridyne store, and we can get it from Poliquin if you need it. So any questions with your foundation supplementation, just post in the group. But if you don't want to add them all in at the start with the fish oil first, and then the multivitamin, and then probably a probiotic, and then look at your zinc and your mags. I'll also post in the group some reference ranges for blood tests. So if you work with a nutritional medicine practitioner or your doctor, I'll give you some optimal blood tests and you can have a look around on the internet to verify that. But if we can get you to the high optimal end, the healthy side of high, so often with the labs, people go for blood tests and they're sick, they're not healthy. They're like, a lot of people that go to visit the doctors aren't healthy, so the labs have all this blood data and they say average is here, So those ranges aren't really healthy or high optimal. So we'll put some reference ranges in there for you to reference and have a look at. Any questions, post in the group, and happy to help out.